Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Cavaliers. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
When I look at the Heat, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Mitchell out there with Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. Finished off the break.
And the break starting with Allen's steal. Jarrett is an excellent defender.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Powell sets a screen. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
On defense, Cleveland. Right side, Adebayo. Shoots over Mobley. That's short off the rim. And here comes Cleveland. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
Yeah, you can't take anything for granted. I think that was a harsh reminder of it. Hard-fought battle all the way.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Now Mitchell. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Now Jaquez. Hunter covering. Here's Adebayo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yep, that one goes.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. 6-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys?
Thank you for that, Ali. Here's Mitchell. Miami making their last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Here's Mitchell. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Powell against Mitchell. It's Powell, high post. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Well, this guy is giving all his energy on every possession. Those are just hustle points from Bam. He got the board and he converted it into 2 points.
Now here's Mitchell. 35 points his last game. Allen a screen. Rebound Miami.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Powell. The kick out to Adebayo. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He did it. Nice.
Wow. Get up, Jarrett Allen.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Powell. No made baskets yet. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. A moment here to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Here's Powell. Yet to see a basket. And a miss there off the inbound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Jaquez against Hunter. Outside Garland. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Heat trail by 10. Pass to Ware. Over to the wing. Miami moving it around. Here's Powell. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
The Cavaliers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Allen with a screen on Mitchell. Garland finds Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
the cagey veteran. All right, Chums, thank you. Merrill outside. Back to Garland. Floats one. And he lays it in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Heat trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Powell surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. Garland with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami. Pass to Hunter. Now Mobley. Outside Garland. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 10. Jaquez against Hunter. Where the screen. Jaquez, that's good.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Here's Merrill. No points so far. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Heat with some changes. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Powell. Larson comes in for Mitchell. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Ball comes in for Garland. So it's Miami now. It's a 10-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. So it's Miami now, after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Outside Mitchell. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Smith comes in for Jaquez. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ball passes to Wade. Back to Ball. Here's Merrill. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Merrill's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Smith against Ball. Wiggins with a screen on Ball. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Wiggins with another miss.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
That one's off. This is their second straight game facing off, Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No, I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Fontecchio's checked in for Adebayo, and Yakichonis subbed in for Smith. Good on the second one. And the 2025 postseason showing how far the Heat have to go, Legs.
That was a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Cavs by a record combined margin of 122 points. Then again, over the regular season, Cleveland did win 27 more games, so the outcome wasn't entirely surprising.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Smith, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And I like how they play defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Will it go? And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Man, that is physical that time by Wiggins, just showing you a lot of grit.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Nance with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Heat trail by 18. Smith inside, hounded by Ball. Ball against Smith. Pulls up. Cavaliers with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Mitchell finds Nance. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Merrill, that's good. Merrill's got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Jovic. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Now here's Ball. Still without a bucket. Here's Wade. Three-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Smith. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Now in the game for Miami, number 24, Norman Powell.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Fontecchio outside. 6 on the shot clock. Powell against Ball. Powell, it's good. He's got 6.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Ball looks over the floor. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Powell against Ball. 14 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Merrill up top. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Dean Wade, Mitchell out there with Ball. Then there's Sam Merrill, and it's Nance in at the 5. Now here's Powell. Pass to Wiggins. Nance pulls down the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Merrill. And it's Miami with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Down low. Deflects the pass. Powell with a steal. Wiggins outside. Pass to Larson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
First personal foul.
And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. Miami, 3rd.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
The Cavaliers lead by 19. Merrill passes to Ball. Cleveland working the ball around now. Merrill outside. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Okay, everybody, give a hand for your Heat squad.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Ball against Powell. Wiggins looking around. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ball against Powell. Ball passes to Wade. Nance left side. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. Throws it up high. And Nance with the slam.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Well, Tim, he possesses that classic European combination of size and skill. The 6'10 Serbian, Nikola Jovic.
Yeah, the finesse game is there. Vision, shooting touch. But, Brian, he just needs a bit more physicality to really round out as a player.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Powell against Ball. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And Cleveland has possession. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. Ball passes to Nance. Pass to Mitchell. Again, Cleveland scores.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now here's Ball. Still no points. Now Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Fontecchio outside. Back to Powell. Fires from 14. Another miss by Powell. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, if you've seen any tape of Lonzo Ball, you know he's got moves.
The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Adebayo's checked in for Fontecchio. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. And Garland is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. 3 on the clock. For 3, Powell. Nance pulls down the board. And the Cavs with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Garland. Here's Ball. Back to Garland. On the wing, Wade. Ball outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering frontcourt, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
First one falls for him. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
And so Ball nails both of them.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's Powell. 10 points for him to snap the cold streak. Again, the Heat misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Miami has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Powell outside. Looking to get it going. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Ball outside. Outside Garland. The 3 ball. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Ware, that one drops for him. Ware's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Cleveland working the ball around now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Cavaliers. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And checking out Miami, they're currently tied.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Miami making their last shot. To the paint. Here's Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's how you get to the line. Garland gets his man off his feet, leans in, and it's an easy call.
No good on the free throw.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Ball outside. Hunter on the wing. Jaquez covers. Clock at 6. Ball outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Darius Garland, he's a true point guard. He said, I try to get everybody involved. That's how I grew up. My dad always said, play the right way and it'll come back to you. But with this kind of shooting touch, the Cavaliers have asked him to look for his own offense a bit more. Back to you.
More than capable. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Mobley said nope, entry denied.
And it's Ball off the drive. Down low. Garland looking around. Puts it up. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Adebayo, a screen on Hunter. Here's Jaquez. Cavaliers with a rebound. And here's Ball. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Hunter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Miami has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Jaquez. Ball against Powell. Out to the right wing. Right side Adebayo. Oh, deflected and stolen by Mobley. Here we go. Here's Ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Miami.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. And for the Heat, they're shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Outside Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jaquez. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Miami, no good that time either.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. Can't hit that one. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 42%. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Jaquez, that's good.
And you can see Jaquez has put a lot of time in working on that catch-and-shoot game.
Garland against Mitchell. Pulls up at the elbow. Allen controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins against Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Rejected by Allen.
Man, if you go in the lane, you have to know where Allen is or he'll make you pay.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Donovan Mitchell, shoot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Both free throws good for Mitchell. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Inside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, Adebayo showing you what a complete player he is. He gives you the athleticism defensively and on the glass, and then offensively, he's extremely productive as well.
And he knocks down the first one. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Both shots good from the stripe. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Back to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Releases. Outside for Mitchell. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Pass to Garland. Over Mitchell. Mobley up top. Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Wiggins. From deep, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Now Hunter. The 3 from Mitchell. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 17 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cleveland on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you shortly.
66.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
The Nuggets are struggling with the injury problems. Maybe the biggest loss without Jokic. I mean, his ability to scan the floor, make quick decisions with the ball is unparalleled.
Yes, that offense looks a lot different without him in the mix.
And moving on now to that first half tough sledding so far for the Miami Heat.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
Feathery soft.
Yeah.
Cloud soft.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to call it, Shaq, it ain't working.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
And Cleveland has possession. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Davion Mitchell is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Powell for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Garland, and a nice finish on the layup. He has 7.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
And so here is Miami. Outside Mitchell. Powell against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Adebayo from long range. Can't get it to drop.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Hunter, here we go. Here's Mobley. Drains it from 9 feet away. And that's now 6 points for Evan Mobley.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ware with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Garland with the ball, guarded now by Jaquez. Hunter in the post, working on Ware. Hunter, good. Hunter's got 9 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Ware. Powell outside. Back to Ware. The 3 is up. Hunter with the rebound.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Out to Mobley from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Mitchell finds Jaquez. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
3 on 3. Hunter in the post. Jaquez covers. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Adebayo against Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen, and it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Mitchell. And here's Adebayo, covered by Mobley. Adebayo against Mobley. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Mobley. Down low. Here's Garland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Norman Powell. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
That's good from Garland. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. Garland hits them both.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on, Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Powell, and they call an illegal screen here. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Miami.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Merrill. Back to Mobley. Soft touch off the glass. Mobley's got 11.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now here's Powell, covered by Merrill. Powell, it's good.
And when it comes to Jaquez, his best trait might be his decision-making out of the wing position.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Mobley, that time on the assist by Garland. 13 points for Evan Mobley.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
So it's Miami now. Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Pass to Jaquez. Jacks up a three. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Powell. Adebayo sets a screen to the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
What separates Adebayo from other bigs in this league is his agility, and that really shows up in pick-and-roll action.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now Hunter, he's got 9. Pass to Merrill. Hunter, a screen on Powell. Here's Merrill. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Powell. He's got 14. Adebayo sets a screen. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo. And when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Merrill outside. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Allen inside. Working on Ware.
Well, a big who plays like a big. Allen's going to pound it inside, and you have to match his intensity in there.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint which has allowed them to play inside out.
That free throw good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Larson comes in for Mitchell. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Tyson comes in for Hunter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. And so he makes both from the line.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Larson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adebayo trying to involve his teammates. But he is an impressive passer for his position.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Ball with it. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, got a piece of it. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Powell against Ball. Powell's shot is off.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Ball against Powell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Ball outside. Here's Merrill. No good with the triple. And for the Heat, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Powell. Wiggins with a screen on Ball. Powell passes to Jovic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jovic has got 5 now. Cleveland dominating the game. Now here's Ball. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
That free throw no good. And the Heat with some changes. Fontecchio's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Smith in for Powell. And Cleveland with a change here too. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. And he's good on the second. Now Smith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Larson. To the left wing. Here's Fontecchio. From outside, off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Merrill. Out left to the wing. Ball outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, Miami shooting around 41%. Smith inside. Pounded by Ball. Smith passes to Jovic. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. The 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Merrill's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Yakichonis is checked in for Miami. The Cavaliers pull it in. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Picked his pocket. Here's Yakichonis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line. My call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Well, he was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Now here's Wiggins, covered by Merrill. And here's Wiggins, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Sinks it from distance. Wiggins has got 7 points. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Larry Nance, Sam Merrill out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Ball. Here's Tyson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tyson's got his first bucket in this one.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Well, Miami shooting around 41%. Here's Larson, covered by Merrill. Here's Fontecchio. Nails it from beyond the arc. Fontecchio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Powell against Ball. Pass to Merrill from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Larson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Lonzo Ball, 2.
First free throw is good. And so Ball nails both of them.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
Powell outside. Wiggins with it. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Merrill outside. Pass to Ball. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Pass to Tyson. To the inside. Here's Nance. Basket counts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
That is a big-time finish by Wiggins right there. I love when he finishes with that type of authority.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Nance. Here's Tyson, hounded by Wiggins. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The drive by Powell to the middle. Here's Fontecchio, and the layup is good off the glass. Fontecchio's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Nance. Here's Tyson. Now here's Merrill. 4-3. Rebound Miami. Jovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Powell, it's good.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Tyson. Merrill outside. Cleveland again missing.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Fontecchio outside. Miami moving it around. Pass to Powell. Here's Larson, covered by Merrill. And here's Wiggins. Off target from outside. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
So it's Miami now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Powell against Ball. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Fontecchio left side. Back to Wiggins. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Merrill passes to Ball. Here's Wade. Pass to Tyson. And there's a pick. Back to Wade. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Jovic passes to Powell. Here's Larson. Pass to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Wiggins with another miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Ball. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Out to Powell. Lets the three fly. Gets the three ball to go. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Ball against Powell. And Ball gets it to go.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Miami. Fontecchio outside. Launches a three. Ball with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. To the paint. And Nance with the slam.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
The Heat have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Powell passes to Fontecchio. Fontecchio with a screen. Looking to end this.
Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Tyson. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Powell outside, drives to the hoop. Here's Jovic, clock at 4. No good on the triple.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Ball. Here's Wade, the three. He can't hit that time. Wiggins against Ball. Wiggins passes to Powell. Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Nance. Inside. Here's Wiggins. And he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got 11 points here in the second half.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Pass to Nance. Now here's Merrill. Here's Tyson. Now Nance. Cleveland again missing. Wiggins outside. To the inside. Now here's Merrill. Tight defense on him. Pass to Wade. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's Powell. And Miami again with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Ball. It's picked off. Takes one from 10 feet. Nice D from Nance. Cleveland dominating the game. To win the cold spell. No good off the back of the rim. And for Miami, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Left side Adebayo. Back to Jaquez. The 3 from Mitchell. Cavaliers with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Wade. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Ball against Powell. Pass to Jaquez. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And Bryant pulls it down. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Wade, hounded by Adebayo. Bryant a screen on Jaquez. Down low. Stolen. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Miami moving it around. Powell against Ball. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Tyson. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.